Alright guys, here we go. As promised, part 2 of Questing the Day Away in Final Fantasy XIV. We have gotten quite a bit of headway into the main storyline that we needed to do. While I was taking that meal break, I also went behind the scenes and got myself updated with the Gold Saucer quest line. Got that completed, so I now have access to that area. We'll probably use that for like a day of just games and fun and, just silliness later on down the road. Maybe sometime next week, we'll see. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves right back into the swing of things, continue on this storyline that we have been diligently working on for the last couple of weeks, or the last week and a half. Hey, D-Money, what's going on, buddy? How are you tonight? Go ahead and cue down the music. There we go. All right. And we're going to bring ourselves right over to our main screen. Let's get back in here and do some more questing, have some more fun. Storyline to this point has us actually chasing after the man robed all in black with the red mask. We're going to see if we can't find him and figure out what he's up to. Pardon me, I have an itchy nose. How'd everything go today? How was the first day of school? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least it's good that you're doing better. Alright, let's get... Come here, bird. Well, who knows? Maybe this will actually help make you feel a little bit even better. How about a little bit of bird butt? Whenever I'm feeling a little blue, little chocobo butt never hurt anybody. Alright, so we gotta go through there. We got about 50 seconds left on that, and then we're gonna be going right over into that little area right over yonder. Are you kidding me? I gotta go through there? Well, it looks like I might be able to escape going this way. Alright, now they're not gonna bother me, which is a good thing. Fate failed? I wasn't even involved in the fate, alright? Don't bother me with that. So we gotta look around this area, try to find our destination point, wherever it may be. And it looks like I'm gonna have to live dangerously and go down past that level 50 monstrosity. Was certainly kind of hoping I could have gotten down there without having to deal with this thing. But it looks like I'll be fine to get past it. Okay. Oh, you want to fight? Okay. Alright, fine, we fight. Yeah, we'll fight. Okay. Alright, so we're heading down. Ah, that's where we've got to be. Right there. Okay. Dismount. It says to investigate this area, but it won't let me. What is going on? Okay, so that's not quite the area where I was supposed to be. I gotta go wherever this is. Alright, let's go ahead and mount up. Let's see. Alright, so we've got the Ziz over here. Alright, so that's my destination right there. Alright, let's see what kind of terrifying monstrosity is about to come out of nowhere. Really? This is what they send after me? Alright, so we're going back to Iberalt. Alright, so we got that part done. Now let's see if... Oh, I didn't use the fire sand stick. That's why. I was in the right area. I just didn't do the right thing. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to resummon... We're going to be interacting with some crystals here. This will be number 4. Alright, so we've got both of those quests to turn back in now. And I think that actually did us a bit of a favor, because I think I might have just doubled up on the quests. Yeah, let's go around the other side. Alright, we're not going to worry about the fate right now. We have other things to do. Like trying to save the world. This way. Alright, so we're going to turn hit. Actually, no, we need to turn hers in first. Because that was supposed to be the order. Alright, let's turn those in. Oh well. Monstrous Bane might appeared, and you slew it. The creature had long been a scourge of upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. So we will take those just in case. Let's actually go ahead and try to equip it and see what happens. Oh yeah, it's gonna take it. That's better. Almost 1,200 hit points now. We're doing just fine. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Medrod and get the next part here. The death of dearth of new developments in the murder investigation. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's plausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. You and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious, but listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious, but then that means since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Gee, thanks. What a vote of confidence. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown, lest you have forgotten. It was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. Hey, Jaguar 3535, thank you so much for the lurk. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Alright, so we're gonna go to search for a Maiden's Corpse west of Fallgord. Alright, so we're heading into, let's see, clear out through the back. Alright, so... And thank you very much for that follow, I do appreciate that. And alright, that's gonna be a win right there. That'll be 60 in-channel credits to start you off with. We'll go ahead and get those issued out here in just a few moments. Let's see, what am I looking for up here? Got Banemites galore. Alright, I've got a feeling what I'm looking for is up here. Or at the very least in this general direction. Let's see here. Get this down real quick and then... Alright, so we're supposed to be looking for... Alright, whatever it is clear down there. That's where I need to be. Alright. Alright, so we're going to need the chocobo. Stick around to the side here and then back down. Okay. That level 50 critter's still here. Alright, so I gotta go through the Ziz. Back around behind here, I think, if I remember from the overhead. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's get that Mage's Ballad playing. There we go. That was the floating eye they were talking about. Okay. Alright, that was pretty neat, actually. Alright. We're gonna go to Thelmar, which is back. Alright. All the way across, right back by where we started. Yep, anytime you automatically anytime you can, when you're in the chat, you'll actually earn them automatically, but on the first time follow, when the slots come up, if you get 3 of a kind, we automatically award you bonus credits for that. Wow, we're amazed. It didn't attack. Alright, so we're gonna go, it looks like right around the corner here. Yep, in here. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Got to be good. Not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Alright, so we got that one finished up. Let's see where we're heading next. Secret of the White Lily. Would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. Well, it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals. You have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. Alright, so we're going to take it to Miyun. Alright, so time to teleport back to New Gridania, and here we go. I spend a lot of time in Gil on teleports, I swear. And we're going this way, the Carline Canopy. Hey, welcome back, Sean. I just had to put down one of them floating eyeballs things. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetheryte Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. I don't think I want to play Mother in Triple Triad just yet. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button reminiscent of those worn by families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the White Lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Cyan Gould over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Alright, let's go take a look. Alright, so if we stick to this side of Old Gridania, we should be right where we need to be. Alright, so... where is this person of interest? Way up top there. Just past the East Shrouds. Alright, we're just about to our destination here. Hey, no problem. Bernadette believes that I can help you? Well, this is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear. But whatever aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated by the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon his breast, upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Alright, so we're going around the corner. And make the leap of faith. Aha! We made it. I only did that because I suddenly realized I was heading off in the wrong direction. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Sigil of the Dartencourt family. How is it you came to be in the possession of this button? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as such. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Alright. The skeletons in her closet. I was once a manservant in the employ of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartencourts. However, it said, during that time I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Emendine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her, though my lady escaped with her life. Death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy years, or many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they could help her regain which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell on me to dispose of her body. Sorry that it was, but when time returned to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Until you ended. She awaits you at Hawk Manor on the western edge of the Central Shroud. Go now, and go do what must be done. Okay. So we know where we're going now. We're going dungeon time. Excuse me. Open. Let me out. It's Central Shroud. We're gonna. All right, Bent Branch Meadow is gonna be the fastest way to get there. And then by Chocobo. So we're going to be going off in that general direction. Alright, let's mount up. And off we go. And I dare say, if I remember, I gotta go up. One thing I like, this bird is quick. It gets quicker with each level. Get over there. There you go. Crazy bird. Yeah, we're going straight out across. Hopseed Pond. Oh, would you look at this? Another floating eye. Alright. Looks like this is right. Yep, we're going right here. We're going to do nothing right now. We're just going to kind of chill out here for a moment. Sean, you know where I'm at, right? I'm quite sure you do. Great Loam Farmer, sleep tight. Interacting with the Manor Gate. Alright, so it's been updated with a regular. Alright, so the Duty Finder is active on this. I just did. Alright, so that gives me access to. Aww. Once used by seat seers as a place for spiritual reflection and meditation, Hawk Manor was long frowned upon by the people of Gridania as a symbol of excess. After years of protest, the building was finally sold to a wealthy Wildwood Ellison by the name of Lady Amandine. Little is known of the lady. It was said that she was exceptionally vain, and that to maintain her impeccable beauty she would spare no expense, from facial creams concocted from rare Corthan honeys to shampoos derived from the milk of exotic pearls. Her daily ritual of beauty treatments escalated until it was rumored she was bathing in the blood of her virgin maidservants. No amount of man-made tinctures, however, could hide the hideous scars she eventually suffered during the calamity, and soon was forced to turn to a darker solution, signing away her very soul as a final effort to literally save face. So apparently I'm going to this should be fun. This should actually be quite interesting. See how this is going to go. I'm going to go and actually grab myself something to drink, use the restroom. Alright, well give me a second. I'm going to go use the restroom, grab another bottle of water. I'll be ready in a moment. Losing a lot of actions, huh? Alright, just let me know whenever you're ready. I'll go ahead and fire it up. those of you just popping in, I'm actually waiting for my friend Celestial Orion. He's going to be helping me out with this dungeon here in Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to go ahead and try to take down the current area that I need to do, which is where in the hell I'm at right now. And we're going into Hawk Manor. Alright. Excuse me, but are you Garlean? Kind of scaring me there. Alright, let's go ahead and fire this up. Alright, well, because we've already got a tank, it should be less than 5 minutes. I don't generally fare too bad in these. There we go. Light party. Love how they go for the attempt at the jump scare there. What do you mean I don't have that item? That wasn't too bad. I didn't know carpet stains could walk, man. What the hell's that? Yeah, I can see why you say you hate this one. All right. Alright, these are going down little bit by little bit. Boom. All right. Going across the hall. Okay. Yeesh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I just noticed we actually only had 3 people in here, too. Great. Right in the middle of a pull, too. Well, that was nice of the healer. Return to the starting point, yes. Yeah, it was nice that the healer just decided to leave, like, right in the middle. I mean, the healer obviously only had one real task, that was just to keep you healed. I mean, it's not like any of the rest of us were really getting hit that much. No, yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, clearly, you know, between Kazuki and I, neither one of us were really getting hit bad enough that we had to worry about anything. The healer's focus was just to stay on you. That's what I was noticing, is your HP was going down really, really quick, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Alright, hopefully this one will be a bit better. Alright, let's try this again. Get a few extra stats on me just to see if that'll help out. Well, it looks like this one's doing a little bit better of a job. At least that one went down quick. All right. Alright, let's go ahead and get these taken down. It looks like this healer's at least doing quite a bit better. Alright, so yeah. So now we gotta look for the green key. That's a good thing, they're definitely keeping you up a bit better. Almost got these ones down. Alright, down to the last one. There we go, alright. Well, they pack a little bit of a hit, but they go down fast. That's definitely a plus. Alright, so we've got the tiny key again. Oh, come on, heal him up, heal him up. Ooh, that was close. I didn't quite like that one. A little bit more, a little bit more. And there we go. All right. That I'm gonna pass on. Alright, so we got the green key, now we need the yellow key. Round and round we go. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going to the basement. I'm starting to realize I do not like those bats. I don't like the attic bats. Alright, so far so good. Alright, let's get this one down. Let's get it down. Let's get it down. Alright, so we're about to open... Well, not yet. We're going to go for the Carnation door. There we go. Okay. Made some adjustments to my my main action bar there. All four of my fastest reacting ones are now up front. Alright, that wasn't so bad. So there's the tiny key. Got another one back here. They're just like, nope, bypass it. This is, yeah, I'm actually enjoying these. Honestly, though, I can see why you say you hate this one, Sean, just because of the fact that it's just so, ugh. It's cringy. Alright, here we go. Locked door, locked door, locked door, more locked doors. Hey, it's the yellow key. Alright, so we got the yellow key. Now we gotta find the bloody parchment. It happens. Uh-oh. Somebody got a little too close. She is not going in there and pulling everything else out, is she? Oh, she went back for the key, okay. Yeah, I noticed she went back to pick up the key. I was wondering what was going on there. Alright, so we got the Jester down. Now it's time for the Steward. I don't know, I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the Bard. It seems like it's doing pretty good. Alright. Let's see what kind of loots are up for grabs this time. No. Oh, those are, yeah, those will roll on, because that actually, it looks like that would be an upgrade. Alright. Say, where'd she run off to? Alright, how did I get stuck behind? Oh, return? Okay. Alright, up the stairs now. I was wondering where everybody went all of a sudden. See, it's tricks like that that I don't quite know yet. Makes sense. I'm gonna try to move the body. Ooh. Yeah, don't look at me on this one either. I have no idea. Kill adds dodge. Alright, makes sense. Come on, come on. We can do this, we can do this. Hey, Kelly Gold, thank you so much for the Lord there. I appreciate that. Almost got her. Almost got her. Just about there. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so what do we got? Actually, I'm going to give it to the healer on this one. Thanks so much for that, Sean. That helped out a lot. Level is no longer synced. But yeah, I can honestly say, now I can see why you say you absolutely hate that one. Slam Videos, thank you so much for the auto host. I do appreciate that very much. I can imagine. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. I guess. Ah, yes, it's my friends. It is our pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. The pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabria. The task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Fare you well, bringer of light. Storyline does get pretty interesting in parts. Alright, so now I've got to report back and talk to Ursendel over in Gridania. And for that, we are going to do Gridania, and then we're going to use the Ethernet to get to where we got to go. So we're going to use the Ethernet, and I think the Leatherworkers Guild is going to be one of my closer areas to get me there. Because clearly I think I forgot or just never got the one at the Lancers Guild, so... Alright, that doesn't put me too far off from where I needed to be. That's fine. That's fine. Well, you just started playing again, what, yesterday? Or today? So how did I do overall in that? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling, you know, something was slightly amiss there. All right, so now I've got where I need to be, and we just need to go up and over this way. No, we're gonna do it the smart way and not do the leap of faith again. I mean, yeah, like I said, you know, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to like fully get acclimated to the class and the combat mechanics of the game, but you know, I'm definitely trying to make sure that you know I'm not taking aggro away from the tank or you know getting myself killed. Yeah, no, I don't like trying to pull DPS or pull aggro either, because once a DPS gets it, it's hard to get rid of it. All right, so it's off to see Minfilia. All right, which means that we are going to Horizon. We're gonna Chocobo up and make the ride. Who needs the gold saucer for Chocobo races? You got him right here. Yeah, you can tell I've kind of made this trip a few times already. Honestly, don't think I've seen this place at night yet. No, this isn't cool. Yep, we're entering the Waking Sands. Alright, let's go see Minfilia. Yes, we're going to enter the solar. Alright, let's turn this one in, see what we get. Well, glad I am to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelves Woods? Two of La Habria's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It's beyond doubt then the Askians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. They will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that the Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of the elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in this world that the Askians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Sapphire earrings, sunstone earrings. Be nice if I could actually tell which ones would be upgrades without a... Well, I might be able... No, I can't do it. Alright, so that's a 2 intelligence, that's 2 strength, that's 2 vitality. We'll go with that. Alright. So we are definitely getting up there in the XP field for this one. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be my next primal?
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all Naughterfield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldesion, and Alphino if you would. Papalymo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You'll be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright, so we're on to the Titan fight. Oh, I've heard so many terrible things about this, I don't know exactly what to expect. It's not too bad? Okay. See, I've been hearing like minor horror stories, so I wasn't exactly sure what to expect on this. Let me go ahead and do my repairs real quick. I don't like getting into the habit of not keeping my gear up to date. That wasn't too bad. I was expecting a lot worse, actually. Alright, so make our way out here. Back to Vesper Bay. I didn't know these things had a hard mode. You're telling me this now? Hard mode and oh god. Yep, now I'm terrified. Alright, so I think that means, yeah, we're going to Lenocia. Limsa means lower decks. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set the teleport. I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast. And we'll continue on with this. We'll see how far we can get. Alright, there we go. So we are going to make our way to where we need to be here in just a second, which is... Alright, so we're heading to the upper decks, actually. It's the easiest way to get there. It looks like it's going to be going this way. Doesn't look like that leads to the upper decks. Ah, but this does. Okay. Alright, up we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut through. It's always so relaxing to hear that music. Heading into the Maelstrom Command. Alright. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Aha! Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is, as we were told, the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder to for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address it personally. Wait, what are you talking about, naked men with tails? Where did you see that? We are no strangers to conflict, long having the Sahagin and kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. They are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. Simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsians who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of the ether. Further inland, the effects will be felt here at the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Silas? You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict before we meet Titan in the field. However, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lenocia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, Mayhap, you could hire him. You could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright, so we're looking for somebody in Lower Lenocia. So that is where we're gonna head. And we're going to take the easy way. We're gonna go to the dry docks. Then we'll chocobo up and we'll run for it. Where is he? Where I'm at. I'm way down here. Okay. Alright, so there was no ether over there. So we're actually gonna have to run it. This is gonna be one hell of a run, but hey, it'll be worth it. Alright, man, thanks for the help, and I'll see you again later. Alright, so we're making our way out. I've already been here a few times, so I'm not real concerned about this place. Alright, so we're going to cross the bridge and make our way over. Alright, so we're passing the Aurelia. Up and over. Wild Dodo. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut through. And actually we're gonna pick up the Chocobo Keep while we're here, just so we have it. And remount. And off we go. It's going to be off to the side over here. Sean's redeeming for a spin to win. All right, let me go ahead and get posted up here. There we go. All right, Sean. We're going to go ahead and get that wheel spin going right now. You spent 250 credits on that. All I can say is good luck. You got a chance to win up to a max of 5. Actually, a max of 525 right now. Go ahead and pop that over. There we go. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel right now. And 200 credits. It's not too shabby. It could have been better. You only lost 50 as an overall. So just like that, we're going to give you the 200. We're going to get right back to our main screen here. And we're going to continue on with our quest. You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Hey, it's bound to happen every once in a while. I gotta make sure I move that jackpot up. The next wheel spin is actually gonna have a jackpot of 550 credits. It will go up 25 every time until it gets hit. All right, we're gonna take the Toadskin jacket. And we're going to see if any of that is actually... Oh, they were both upgrades. So the leg guards and the jacket that we just got. There we go. Nice. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, but the legends of old, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. And when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Uh-huh. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Gotta do something to get something. We got a bunch of Mandragora around here. Of course, I figured they would have to be level like 30 or so. Hot shot the rats. Oh, now the king rat comes out. Okay. Alright, so now we can go back and talk to Troctoom. Maybe he'll be nice. Actually, I think this should still work. So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saved me the hassle of... Ah, never mind. What an ass. Ash Cavalry Bow. Alright, we'll have to take a look at some of this stuff. What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy, kind of only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road. Why don't you try heading due west and stand in the lookout in case a Gobu comes calling. Slight, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Alright, so there's our destination. Bring up Bird. I think you can send money. More than likely it'll be through Probably through Moogle delivery. Alright. It's no big deal. You again? Then that Gubu that was hassling the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturous. Still, it took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure I should tell you our secrets. And a level up on top of it all, level 38 now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our new skill here. Barrage. Triples the number of strikes for a single target weapon skill. Additional effects added only once. Alright. The cast is instant. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move our Chocobo. Have to bring back up. Alright, let's see. Don't really need these stances. Character, mount guide, bring the Chocobo back. There we go. Move that to 9. Alright, just like that. I'm not trying to get on the Chocobo again. Jackdoom remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dead primal Titus. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Jackdoom, you in here drinking again. If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You had me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Jackdoom who slew the Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Jackdoom, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the Seven Hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Aye, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I'd ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Lomincian way. Jackdoom, if you didn't slay the Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Wow. Here we go. Here are the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. Looks like this one's designed for me to win. No, he's not cheating. There's no way. Oh, all right. So apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Let's try it again, now that I know exactly what I need to do. Let the bomb be. Oh, alright, so that would be why. So I'm actually supposed to take it out, I'm assuming? Gotta kill the bomb, okay. "15 seconds. All right, come on, come on, come on. Get there, get there." Got him. All right, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I don't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by these folks. I asked for work and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so He'll tell you what you want to know to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. So apparently I guess this means I'm heading for Costa del Sol. Alright, so another reminiscent place that I remember, Costa del Sol. And I'm willing to bet it doesn't look like anything like it did in the original, the very first time it appeared in Final Fantasy. No, we're not doing the fate right now. It would help if I figured out where I was going. Large buffalo. I don't quite think I like those. Alright, let's get the Chocobo Keep. Alright, make sure we get the Aetheryte. And then we're going over in that direction. See what he has to say. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from the primal influence, thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was brought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserved better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you to Ogamoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for the Master's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogamoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Master's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this ain't a waste of my time. Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, the Master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty in luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Fine, whatever you wish. But Chocobo's like, I'm not going near the water. You can forget it. Yep, he absolutely refused. Alright, so there's our destination. Alright, so we're going to use it. Waiting. Man, this thing has a body slam. Alright, let's go back. Deliver the leg. My poor Chocobo was like, I do not want in the water. Ironically enough, it looks like a chicken leg. Alright, let's see where he's sending us next. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. The Master wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Silas, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What, do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Alright, so that's going to take us... we go to Quarry Mill. Easy enough. Alright. So we're going to teleport over to Quarry Mill. And I'm going to take a couple minutes to take a break. And we'll be back to take care of this first phase right after a few minutes. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get right back at it. So we need to make our way, looks like straight across. And yeah, we're gonna go right up through here. Be the easiest way to get there. And then we're gonna go ahead and spin back around. And head down. Okay. It's been a while since I've been through, a little bit since I've been in this area, like a couple days at least. Alright, so the person we're looking for is actually in here. And I remember coming through here when I was like level 12, I think. Absolutely terrified the living daylights out of me. Alright. So this is the one who had challenged Titan. I've been expecting you, Silas. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Alright, time for the explanation. Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. Sounds shady if you ask me. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dato here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, and waste, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So I understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, the egg. The first thing you must do is deal with the sentries patrolling the adamantoise breeding grounds. Poaching is illegal in Gridania, in case you were unaware. A shame we have so few whalers to spare, especially with brownie brushes almost in season. Patron forfeit is if agaric flies claim the crop before we receive additional sentries. Aye, we will also soon need barrels of string brew to weaken the ward off the pests. But if any of the Vilekin were found near the shrooms before we could take preventative measures, we would be forced to shift our patrols immediately. Yeah, exactly. You will, of course, notify me if you encounter any agaric flies in the vicinity of the lower paths, yes? Boy, this whole company is... These oh so wonderful heroes are just a bunch of douchebags. Alright, so we're heading further south. Alright, so we're going this way and down. Search for agaric flies near the brownie brushes. Alright. Finally! Alright, we're going to use the Mage's Ballad. Alright, so now we got to obtain a Brawny Brush. Now we're heading back up. I pray this year's crop of Brownie Brushes comes late. Oh my, is this a Brownie Brush? And you say you slew a whole swarm of agaric flies? Matrons, Teats, we cannot wait for reinforcements. We must do something. Well, we could, but, you know, you want to be a complete and total douche tender, so... This agaric fly infestation requires our full attention. I thank you for bringing it to my attention, adventurer. If I may impose upon your kindness further, I would ask you to inform my subordinates of this dire development. I have 3 whalers currently standing guard in Roots Lake. Inform each man that they are to proceed to the lower pass and search for agaric fly swarms until further notice. So now I get turned into a messenger. Woohoo. Alright, so we got our first one right here. Level 33, Giant Adamantoise. Stropers. Hoverfly. Alright, let's mount up, because we've got a bit of a run for that last one, it looks like. I tell you though, those are some cool flowers. Alright, so it's back to speak with Landonell again. And from the way he spoke earlier, something tells me this is actually a distraction to get the wood whalers out of the way so that we can steal the egg. For the main quest. Because that would just be the way of it, of course. However, I cannot keep the rosters distracted for too long. If you wish to pillage the hen house, you must do so now. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Silas. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Yeah, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? This is an adventurer made of sturdier stuff. Alright, back down and in we go. We're going to make the turn to the north. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill this Stroper too. My poor little Chocobo. Took some damage there for a moment. Alright, let's take the egg back to the ass. Miserable cuss that he is. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but you continue your continued presence. I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uod. Uod Noon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels. Frick. Southern Thanalan. Alright, so we're going to head to Little El Amigo. Alright, so we're heading down there, and we actually... Alright. So we're going to the Forgotten Springs, which is way down there. Let's go ahead and mount up. And off we go. Alright, so I gotta figure out the best possible way to get there. It looks like if I just run straight on through. No, we definitely don't want to go that way. Okay, never mind. Let's try it again. Alright, so it looks like we've got to find a way down. There we go. That'll start taking us in the right direction. Just following the bridges. One thing I've learned from World of Warcraft is always avoid mobs that are much, much higher level than you are. And try to find the most effective way to do it. Alright, so we've got to go that way. They're starting to make this a little scary on me. Especially with hits like that, holy cow. I can only withstand a few hits of that magnitude. No, we are not getting into the Fate. Leave me alone. Get me out of here. Hopefully, if I go this way... Nope. Alright. So where am I? Alright, we're gonna have some running to do, it looks like. Kinda got myself cornered there for a moment. Stick to the wall. Alright, looks like we're gonna make it. Boy, they put you in some pretty precarious situations just to get to one spot. So we've got the Chocobo Keep. We're going to get the Aetheryte. So we're attuned here. Make travel that much easier. And my target is right here. Alright, so we'll take the Toadskin Braze. Alright, let's see. Make sure that those are an upgrade. They are. Good. Whip. Well, we're starting to look a bit better. He's attempting to ignore me. Smack that bastard upside the back of the head. I guarantee he'd stop ignoring me real quick. The Nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him He was wrong, and now I am Nun. Many years ago, I joined the Company of Heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is still why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. Children of the Sands do not offer aid to strangers, so to do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Blood of 7 Sundrakes. You are not a child, so you may find these easy, but you are not of the U tribe, so perhaps not. I will consider your request once you have brought me the blood, and not a moment sooner. Alright. It's on. It's on. Use the restroom. Come back. We'll get this blood. We'll show this upstart who's who. Alright, let's go ahead and see where this is going to send us out here. Alright, so we're going to go all the way down there. Summon the Chocobo. Alright, and off we go. So those are sandworms. Oh, this is kind of neat. Yeah, that kind of looked like no place I really wanted to be. There's really nothing to it. Some sort of drilling operation. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're on our way to go after these. Alright, we're gonna leave the fire sprites alone. Sundrakes are not that bad, okay. We're gonna hop off. We're gonna use the Chocobo for the fight. And they shoot fire. We gotta look out. Alright, here we go again. The upside is we definitely take them down quick. mist down below. It's just like being in 9. That was pretty cool to see. Alright, so we're going to enter back up into this area here. I'm noticing that. I mean, it seems like every time I turn around, I'm finding something new and interesting to look at. I mean, fireworks, shooting stars, you know, locations that are just absolutely gorgeous to look at. I can honestly see there is a big difference between 1.0 and 2.0. Alright, there's 5. We're gonna make our way over here and get number 6. Alright, so we got 6 out of the 7. One more to go. Let's use the chocobo to go look for it. We're gonna find one. There we are. Alright, so let's go back to talk to the pain in the ass Mikote that doesn't like anybody apparently. That's what I'm realizing. This entire company is just like they should have changed their name to BOA. Band of Assholes. Alright, so we're almost back there. Alright, so just gotta remember where the gate is here. Girl swimming almost completely nudie in the water. Yeah, alright. Let's put that into a video game. Everybody likes nude girls in water. Seriously, do you really need to be that much of a douchebag? I mean, come on now. Alright, what are we hunting this time? As an Amelja encampment, there dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amelja in battle, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Alright, fine. Let's play your way. Not like we really have a choice anyway. Alright, so we're making our way across the desert. We're gonna go find this encampment. And we're gonna beat the tar out of him. Must be that right up over there. Ooze. Alright, my destination is right here with a worm. Yay! That really was not that difficult. That really wasn't. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this right up to the Titan fight. That's where I'm gonna leave it off. We're gonna go ahead and play some Triple Triad for a little while, get some Chocobo races in, actually have some fun over at the Gold Saucer. And that's how we'll finish off the stream tonight. So we're going to take the questing all the way up till we get to actually being able to get ready for the Titan fight. That's where we'll stop. And then we'll just kind of go and goof off for a little while. Alright, so let's go pay this arrogant prick another visit. Show him that we got the necklace. Hey, yo, asshole. This fine necklace as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. Oh, is there still a ways to Titan? Alright, well, then we'll get as far as we can go for right now. Ah, gotcha. Alright. Thanks for the heads up on that. I wasn't sure exactly how much further I had to go on that. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? By the way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Excuse me, is it too late to have this dude right here? Yeah, this one right here. Is it too late to actually have him spayed or neutered? I don't particularly care for his demeanor. He's a real jerk. You know what? Just hit him over the head with a coffee mug and I'll feed him to my chocobo. We'll do it that way. Does that work for you? Hello? Talking to you. Fine. Be that way. No point on dwelling what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. Freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. Yeah, I'm like ready to... I literally just want to choke the ever-living daylights out of him, stuff him into my chocobo, and just ride off into the sunset and say, fuck y'all. Slay an angler and collect its carcass. Okay, I think we can handle that. Now, if these guys get any damn worse from here, I'm just going to rage quit for the night. Because I don't know how much more taunting and, you know, bad attitude I can take. Well, I guess this is what we need. Oh, I guess you gotta be more specific. Okay, fine. Be that way. Oh, it was just an angler. Well, excuse me. Alright, so we got that. Place the carcass in the Welwick worm territory. Just right over this way. Am I really that close? Okay. I thought you said there was a dungeon I had to do, though. Use, then lie in wait, right? Butt. More butt. Jiggle butt. Dead butt. Alright, so back we go. Bird butt. I don't know why, but for me, that joke's not going to get old anytime soon. All right, so then we'll complete this quest line, and then we'll go over to the Gold Saucer for a little while. Because I'm sure this one's, like, not anywhere near complete yet. Yes, yes. Bird butt's always fun. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wastegate. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. Must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek his counsel. Alright. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver him for me. Ah, completed the quest and a level up. Very nice, very nice. The captain was always fond of the Brandywine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I am reckless. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Alright, there we go. So we are going to head back to Costa del Sol. And we will do so by means of teleport. Ooh, we've got a rainstorm. Yay! Man, that gear set's actually starting to look pretty damn good. Although I'm actually wondering... So even with the headgear, pretty decent. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get up here. Soaking wet as we are. Now you have one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Eldenard this time to obtain it. Then God's why am I afraid of where I'm going to have to go. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the Long Stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. This looks like a typical, you know, when a minor tropical storm rolls through here in Florida. Yeah, it kind of looks like this. I mean, hell, we even got the palm trees going. Alright, so we're right there. Yeah, he wasn't kidding when he said it wasn't far. Okay. I think we can handle this. Actually, I'm going to stop and grab a drink real fast. I'll be back in a second. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and work our way through getting this last ingredient that they need for this banquet of theirs, and then we're gonna basically turn around and say the hell with the adventuring for the night, and we're gonna go and do some gambling instead. Bet on some chocobos, play some cards. Hey, Rodimus, thank you again for the lurk. I appreciate it. But that sounds like a plan to me. We'll go ahead and get this last ingredient out of the way. This way we know we've got everything taken care of. Then we're going to say the hell with the adventuring, and we're going to go gambling at the Gold Saucer. Go and have ourselves a little bit of fun. See what kind of prizes and surprises we can get out of that. Now this looks actually, ironically enough, Sean, looking at this, remembering Costa del Sol from Final Fantasy VII, this was the stylized housing that they had in that area. This actually is very, this brings back a lot of memories. It really does. Going to Raincatcher Gully, okay. Yep, we're gonna catch the ride. Oh, and we've been here already, alright. Oh man, we got a run ahead of us. Well, hell, if I would have known we had to come to Wineport. I should probably have been smart and stayed to the road. No, we're not joining the Fate. You can forget about it. It's going to make us run right through the middle of it. Grass Raptors. Tongue flaps and whale scad may reaching ears of Brave Flock. Uplander is come for tasty fresh goby treats, yes. Not a chance am I trying to read this. Alright, so apparently, yeah, we're going into a dungeon here. Alright, so with us at this point, we've got the dungeon laying before us. We're going to go ahead and do our teleport. We're going to dismiss the Chocobo. He has done us well throughout the course of all this adventuring today. I want to thank my Chocobo Balam so much for the help. We're going to get ready to go hit the Gold Saucer, guys. Let's go play for a little while, shall we? We will come back and do this a little bit later. Alright, so the races are where? Gold Saucer employee, Gold Saucer employee, employee. Alright. It does. It does. It's just it's updated for the new game. Let's see, what do we got for prize claim? What kind of fun stuff can we buy? Well, really not much we can use, unfortunately. All right, let's check prize exchange 2. Wow, none of that's for anything I could use. Let's see. Round Square, Wonder Square West. I probably should have bought myself some more MPG. Come on. We're gonna go back to the we're gonna go back and buy some more. Buy some more points. Alright, so it's going to only let me have max of 500 right now. At least that's what I can buy. Yeah, we're going to ride the Chocobo Square. That's where I wanted to be anyway. Oh, so you've got, all right, so you've got to actually have a Chocobo to race. All right, race Chocobo trainer. Alright, so we've accepted the quest. So now we gotta go back to Bent Branch. Great. Alright, let's head there. We'll get this whole thing rolling and then we'll go play some Triple Triad for a few. Aw, no letters for me today. And yep, that's exactly how you do it, Sean. If you ever actually did decide to send Gil right through the delivery moogles. Once you've made your decision, I'll prepare the registration forms you'll need to be back to the race counter. Lest you worry, our chocobos are quality stock. I'm wondering if it's better to... We'll take a female. sole ownership of a newly hatched chocobo bred specifically to race. Until its maiden race, your fledgling will be trained and cared for by the choco keepers at Muggle's gift mounts and branch meadows. If you happen to lose your registration form, ownership is rescinded, so store the document in a safe location. After officially registering fledgling race chocobo, it will be moved from branch meadows to the stables at the Manderville Gold Saucer. All further training will be conducted here. Okay, alright. Alright, so back we go. And the best part is, I think if it's anything like Chocobo Racing back then, I think it's going to be where we're going to actually have to run the race. Where is it? Oh god, they're making this. There we go. We're not quite qualified to do so just yet. Pray speak with the registrar about our training course. Alright. Select enter a race, followed by training course to learn the basics. Enter race, training course. Duty ready. Hopefully this isn't like driving a car in Friday the 13th. Alright, alright. Trying to figure out how we know to get it to full speed. I mean, I don't know what full speed actually is on these things. Here we go. Steer. Magic panels, okay. Alright, so we're going to jump over the next one. Alright. I didn't quite get there. Didn't quite jump right. Where is it? Where is it? I see it. I see it. All right, all the way over. Get your choco butt over there. Alright, so we gotta use a race item too. Alright, so we completed the training course and I'm absolutely terrible at it. That's gonna take a lot of practice. Alright, let's go ahead and do something I'm a little bit more inclined to be able to win. I don't know what to hit. That explains it. All right. Closer. Hey, I won 10 for that. All right. So it's a matter of trying to stop it dead smack in the middle. Nope. Whoa! All right. Got 25 for that. Not bad. Not bad. Oh yeah, I haven't hired a retainer yet. All right, no big deal. All right, so we're gonna head down to the card room. Entrance and card squares. See if we can actually win against somebody. So we're going to use deck 1. All open. Alright, so blue starts. Oh man, how do I want to do this? So I've got... Oh, I had everything for a moment there. Ended in a draw. Okay. Let's rematch. Why not? Play the center. That's going to be a loss. All right. Yeah, you can think you're invincible all you want, but hey, you can still be beaten. Yeah, too high. Hey, let's try the 3 of diamonds. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. Alright, so he starts with that. Twitchiest Bubble, thank you so much for that host. I do appreciate that. Oh, and I actually won. All right, cool. That was not bad. All right. So from 9:11, 4 a.m. to 9:18. All right, cool. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play in the tournament, but just because I'm not quite up to grade yet. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. 3 open. All right, so blue starts. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, quit the trash talking. Let's see. So the only thing I can actually buy right now is the Bronze Triad card. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And thank you again for the host. Try not to work too hard, and we'll see you again later. Alright, now. Alright, so it is possible to win cards against her, too. Red starts. Is Tasha in play? Alright, let's rematch. It's the only thing I hate about this is it takes forever. Alright, so let's play the same thing we played before, but we're going to play the 4-5 there. Alright, actually we're going to play the 2-5 there. So she's going to take that back over, but we're going to put this right here and take the Tonberry back over. So I'm spending 5 and I'm winning 10, with the possibility of being able to win a card, which is what we're actually after. Alright, so let's play that there. We already know the way to the way to play this. Can't take the 5, can't take the 5. Oh, played a little differently that time we did. Alright. And we got a Spriggan card. Alright, nice. We finally got one. Card list. Oh, that's right. Must use card first. It's a 4-2-4-3. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. Give me just a moment here. We're going to see who else is playing Final Fantasy XIV. And we're going to offer up a raid. Actually, let me take a look at something here. Once I can get this accursed thing to behave itself long enough. Let me see who else is on right now. Alright. Let's see. Who is on that would be good to raid? Taking a quick look around here. Let me see what I can find. Just checking through a couple of people here real fast. We'll get this taken care of in just a moment. Actually, no. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to take off for the night. But we will try another raid tomorrow. Or actually, not tomorrow because I got to work really late. But we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Get back into some Final Fantasy XIV. Probably Friday evening. I will see you guys again. Till then, later.